wanted to say that thanks everyone for meeting here on such short notice and earlier in the morning, different than what our schedule is usually are for these meetings. But this is urgent and it is going to help the city out if we can have this reviewed today. So you should have received a package with the meeting invitation. And from there, I'll ask if there are any additional agenda items. Any conflicts of interest? I'm just going to move. Is there, Rick, it says there's a consent agenda here for May 19th, 2021. But I'm assuming that's an error in the agenda?
Correct. Okay,
so you know what, I'll entertain a motion to strike the consent agenda number 2. Mover and seconder. Rob, second by Bill. All in favor, thank you. And so we're going to move right into why we're here today, which is why Tom is here as well. And so we'll move right into new business and updates, which is the downtown initiative discussion and funding. So Tom, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Paul, and appreciate everyone's time here this morning. As Paul said, you've been provided a copy of the presentation. Essentially, we are asking support from the EDC from the reserve to support the Downtown Plaza project. We believe that the health of the downtown is the way that investors, developers, and potential employees evaluate the community and whether they decide to choose Sault Ste. Marie. The plaza is a critical component of our downtown revitalization strategy, and previously in the EDC's strategic session, I know you've identified downtown revitalization as an important component of your activities. And the plaza will help to have vibrant activities downtown, and the events envisioned for the plaza, festivals, events, that gathering place in the downtown will all be part of the project. So we believe it's important to invest in the downtown. I know you're all familiar with the project, and we will be going to council on Monday with an update for the plaza project. We are hoping that the EDC would be part of this project and approve a contribution from your reserve towards the downtown project. We had a great announcement yesterday with a contribution from Sue Mill for $50,000. The week before, we had another contribution of $200,000 from Williams and McDaniel. And we believe the plaza will spark further revitalization in our downtown and further investment in our downtown. So we are asking if the EDC would support the downtown plaza for $250,000. And we believe there's a lot of components of this plaza that align with the EDC goals. And we'd ask for your support of this important community project. Paul, I'll leave it there, and if there's any questions, happy to answer them.
So I'll open up the floor to questions if anyone has them before I do. Rob?
Yeah, more of a comment, Tom. Just, I appreciate all the work that you and your team have done on this. It's quite clear that there's been a lot of effort, and, I think you've come up with a solid plan, and it's nice to see it moving forward. And as a member of the board of EDC, it's certainly something I would support. But as a citizen of Sault Ste. Marie, I mean, thanks for doing what you can to get the downtown turned around. So, appreciate your team's efforts here.
Thank you.
Terry, did I see you raise your hand at all?
No, I just, I'm supportive of this initiative. I think that this is a good use of our funds. I'm just debating whether we should up the ante a little bit, but I don't want to mess up stir up the pot here, but I certainly support the $250,000.
It's Joe Bishoga here. Likewise, I support the initiatives that the city has taken to try and revitalize the downtown and the security issue. And I hope it all works for us.
Great. If nobody has any questions, I just want to make a comment too. And I think that, we see that our downtown has been one of our main focuses that was defined by the board by one of our main focuses. And I think this is a great addition to that. And I think there's still work to be done, but Tom, I think you and your team should be congratulated. And I think this is a step in the right direction. And I hope that we could all keep working together to see what we could do for the downtown core.
Great, thank you. It's appreciated.
I thought there were going to be more questions here, but honestly, I think your presentation and all the work that went into it really speaks for itself. So if there are no further questions or comments, I guess really we'll move right into a motion. So is there a draft motion before us, or should I just read something out of the presentation, Tom?
I believe there was a draft motion. I'm just going to find that.
Oh, here it is. So resolved that the EDC board support the contribution of $250,000 to the Downtown Plaza Revitalization Initiative.
Happy to move, Mr. Chair.
Moved by Terry, seconded by Rob. All those in favor? And
I'm in favor.
Thank you, Joe. And that motion carries. So that was a lot shorter than I thought we were going to be here today. But once again, I do appreciate everyone coming on such short notice. Sometimes it's not easy to get us all together. Mr. Helwig, are you looking to speak to anyone after the meeting? Do you have everyone's contact information?
If Tom could give me a call immediately after, I'd be much obliged.
Okay, I see Tom nodding.
Yes, can do. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
All right, so our next scheduled meeting is for the 20th of October, I believe. So until then, I hope everyone has a nice start to the fall and keeps well, and we'll see everyone in a few weeks' time. I'll entertain a mover and seconder to terminate the meeting. That's Bill and Terry. Okay, everyone.